posting daily tips and stuff about Reiki and coaching and counselling as well for mental illness. So please check this out. Today I'm going to talk about 11 different ways to use Reiki other than healing. So Reiki is predominantly used for healing on yourself and others, and it is an amazing gift. But there are other ways that no one really knows about. So I'm going to show you those today, and I will just talk about each one in just a few words. But then I'm going to actually do a video for each one of these steps throughout the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned and subscribe if you're really interested to learn what each of these steps are in more detail. Okay, so the first one, the first way that you can use Reiki is affirmations. So we talk about doing positive affirmations every day to help for you to create a good life for yourself, but Reiki can actually help you and empower those attunements to make them more effective, not just on your personal physical level, but on your mental and emotional level, and on your spiritual level as well. So so affirmations is a great way for Reiki to be used. It can help to manifest those affirmations. A second way, and it follows on from this one, is goal setting. So if you have any goals in your life, if you want to, have your own business, or you want to own your own home, or you want a new job, you can write down your goal, and you can use Reiki to manifest that goal as well. So and it does work. Trust me, it works. So that's definitely another very powerful way to use Reiki. The third way is cleansing a room. So, people do smudging, or they use essential oils, or, there's so many different ways that you can cleanse a room. And Reiki is one of them. So you can use Reiki to cleanse a room, to help to feel the space more calmer or relaxed. So that's another way you can use Reiki. So the fourth one is that we can charge our food and our water with Reiki energy. So to sort of stop or take out some of those toxins within the water and the food. I don't know if you've heard, but there's this amazing book that I read once where water, when you have snowflakes, and you see that the little, if you see them on a microscopic lens, you see snowflakes, and they're all different shapes and colours, different shapes. So someone did an experiment, and they put water in jars, and they put different words. I can't remember what it's called. I might have to get the link and put it live. They put water and the words on the water, so like compassion and hate and anger and love, and they did all these sort of emotional words, and they filled the jars up with water, and they froze them, and then they looked under. They scraped a little bit off and looked at them under a microscope, and each word, each amount of water under each word had a different snowflake, had a different shape. And it was amazing to see what shapes were created from the different words. So you imagine if you were drinking something that had hate energy around it, and what that might actually do to the energy inside your body. So instead of if you drank a water that had love, that love energy on it. So Reiki, if you charge your water up with Reiki and your food up with Reiki before you eat it, it's always going to have that lovely healing energy, rather than any sort of toxins or any energy that shouldn't be in your food. So definitely that is an awesome one, and I use it every day, and I charge any water that I do drink, and I charge any water that I give to my kids and to my husband. So it's amazing. It's amazing how quickly, and you can just do a symbol, and I'll show you how to do that in some of the other lessons. But that's an amazing one. So there's charging water and food. The fifth one is opening and closing portals. Okay, so this probably sounds a little bit too far-fetched for a lot of you. Some of you might be, oh, this is very interesting. So for all of you that are interested in portals and other dimensions, this is something that I'm going to teach to you in one of the videos. So if you're very interested in that one, stay tuned. Okay, so step 6 is connections with spirit. Okay, so my medium abilities became so much more prominent after I had my Reiki teachings. Now, it wasn't something that just came and like, oh my God, I can hear all these spirits. It wasn't like that. I wanted to learn it myself. So I always knew that I had the gift, but I never actually worked with it or learnt it. But after Reiki level 1, I learnt how to connect with spirits on a deeper level. So I can connect and talk to spirits. And you can do that too if you want to, and if you know you have that gift. I will be doing some training around connections with spirits at a later date. So if you know that you have a medium gift and you really want to learn more about it, but you don't know how to, stay tuned. Okay, so subscribe to me, and I will be definitely doing more of that. So another beautiful way of connecting with Reiki is through the trees. Okay, so some people like trees, really? So I don't know if any of you've heard, but trees are beautiful healing energy. If you sit under a tree, you will receive and ask for healing. It will heal you. They are absolutely wonderful, and I connect with them on many levels. So what you can do is you can actually work with tree energy and nature energy, and work with that in your practice, and you can connect with the trees with Reiki, and you can use Reiki on the trees. You can give Reiki to the trees, and then they will give you something in return. Okay. Number 8. So you can send Reiki energy to future events. So if you know you have a job interview next week, and you're like, oh, I'm really, really nervous, I need to calm down. What you can do is you can send Reiki energy to that future event. So when that future event happens, you will receive that Reiki energy, and it will come down, it will fly around you, and it will feel nice, and it will reduce that anxiety. Okay, so that's another beautiful way that we can use Reiki. So the 9th one, and this is one that's I'll probably hear a lot of people say, especially mums who are watching this. I'm a mum of 2, so I've definitely had to watch my weight, especially after the pregnancies and before the pregnancies. So weight loss. You can use Reiki to help with your weight loss. Okay, so that is a fantastic one, and one that I will be going into more detail in another video. So the 10th one is charging your crystals. So you can, crystals and Reiki go a beautiful union. It's a marriage made in heaven. So Reiki can charge crystals. So you've heard crystals being charged under the moonlight or buried in the ground. Or in salt water. You can actually charge and cleanse crystals with Reiki. And the last one, number 11, because 11 is a beautiful spiritual number. Number 11 is we can connect with our past lives and even our future lives. So anything that's going to happen in the future, and our past lives too, so we can learn more about any lives that we've lived before, and how that affects us in our life, and how we can work with that to benefit us in this life, and our karmic our karmic life as well. So definitely 11 exciting ways that Reiki can be used. It's not just for healing. So stay tuned, subscribe to my YouTube, and I will be sending out these messages, these videos about each and every one of these. And also I'll be sending out some more exciting information that I receive as a Reiki master.